Picture this. One of Hollywood's most celebrated chameleons suddenly becomes the story of the night. Not for a role, but for a photo set that flips expectations and reminds everyone why evolution is the engine of icon status. Renée Zellweger, Oscar winner, genre shifter, perennial surprise, just dropped a sequence of images that has timelines buzzing. Watch all the way through. The final frame is where the thesis lands. It starts on the red carpet, where Renée arrives in what looks, at first glance, like classic restraint, an emerald velvet gown, long sleeves, high neckline, a silhouette that whispers old-school elegance. Then the tailoring reveals its quiet plot twist. A precise architectural slit, more sculpted than scandalous, catches the light as she moves, carving a clean line that elongates without shouting. She plays it with wit, pivoting a degree, letting the fabric answer the flash, then settling into a stance that says, "I'm driving." The crowd's reaction splits. As it does in every great fashion moment, iconic twist. Meets did not see that coming, which is exactly the point. Post-event, the scene shifts to a studio meets lounge space washed in neon and chrome. Renée trades velvet for silver lame with a vintage cinema wink, a structured bodysuit layered under a razor-sharp tux jacket. The cut is decisive, the lines clean. Nothing clings where it shouldn't, everything supports where it matters. The neckline dips just enough to honor the clavicle's clean geometry, and high-cut sides lengthen the leg without tipping into theatrics. It's Bardot by way of modern tailoring, glamour translated, not imitated. Comments flood in, jaw on floor, historic pivot, she's rewriting glamour, not because it's louder, but because it's smarter. Then comes the image set everyone bookmarks, a private. Editorial swimsuit, fully consensual, intentionally styled, that swaps tropical cliches for architectural calm. Think glass-edged pool, polished stone, night air carrying a soft shimmer across the surface. Renée steps out in a sleek, minimalist one-piece with mirrored hardware. Nothing gratuitous, everything considered. The suit sculpts, the water reflects, the camera keeps a respectful distance and lets the composition breathe. She swims, she laughs with the crew, she leans at the pool's edge as city lights braid into the background. The conversation online isn't too much, so much as this is how confidence looks when design and intent agree. Throughout, Renée's signature wide-eyed curiosity, part of her screen magic for decades, sits comfortably next to a new voltage. Makeup leans cinematic. Soft-smoked liner that frames, not overwhelms. A clean contour that reads as bone structure, not effect. A deep, classic lip that ties the palette across velvet, lame, and midnight water. Hair toggles between a sleek, swept-back updo and a looser, modern wave, each chosen to harmonize with neckline and fabric, not fight them. It's the old maxim made visible. Styling is choreography. Everything should move to the same tempo. What's learnable here? First, evolution keeps icons current. Renée doesn't discard her past. She reframes it, borrowing the discipline of her character work and applying it to color, cut, and light. Second, context amplifies courage. The velvet moment lands because the carpet carries it. The lame sings because the set echoes its metallic register. The pool sequence works because the architecture is as edited as the wardrobe. Third, balance beats provocation. Edge without intention is noise. Intention without edge is wallpaper. These photos thread the middle with grace. If the set left you rethinking your own style playbook, take the portable pieces. Choose structure that honors your frame. Let context do half the work. And remember that the most powerful reveal is often clarity. Drop your favorite moment, the emerald pivot, the silver and neon wink, or the blue hour finale, and keep an eye out. When craft and confidence align, the next surprise is only one frame away.